Kyle Allen on the speed sweep, hands it off. Not a lot of operating room.
Ball down the field to his big wide receivers.
After the loss of 1 2nd and 11, a screen out to the far side and getting out close to the 40-yard line. Air raid tradition. After the 9-yard pickups, 3rd down and 2. Hitting the backfield is Trey Carson. Kyle from the 7, West Virginia, its first possession. And Howard hands off. That's Russell Shell. He leads the...
That's going to be key in this game. He must protect the football.
Looking to throw for the first time. It's an easy toss to Kevin White, first-team All-American. Howard out of the gun. Chased into the end zone, got rid of it, knocked down, and nearly intercepted up front by Hardrick Walker. With a 3-and-out to start. Great field position to begin this series for the Aggies. Kyle Allen chased. Now finds a man wide open, caught. Josh Reynolds, touchdown. A 44-yard hookup, and that's a record setter for Reynolds. His 13th.
There from the defense.
Josh Reynolds, the junior college transfer. As Skyler Howard takes a shot deep, man wide open, standing at midfield and hauling it in. Is
against the defenses.
5 wide receivers here on 1st down and 10. West Virginia in plus territory. Howard will run. Impact players presented by the U.S. Navy. 2nd down and 6. Here's Shell. It's going to be out close to a 1st down. 3rd and very short. High snap. Howard gives it off to Shell again, and he has stood up. Good second effort there, but I think he is still short. Another high snap. Howard is going to throw. Man falls down. There comes the penalty flag as Kevin White got tripped up.
Pass interference. Defense number 1. It's a spot foul. Automatic 1st down.
Here's Shell in the backfield behind Howard, but
false start. Offense, number 57.
On the ground. Pretty impressive, too, for West Virginia. And they stay on the ground here with Shell hit, and he is spun backwards. Mark Hagan is the interim defensive coordinator. Mark Snyder was fired. And pass is incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and long. On 3rd down are the Mountaineers. Howard sets, throws over the middle, and a big hit. And a penalty flag comes out. This could be targeting.
Personal foul. Defense, number 31. It's a targeting foul. This play is under further.
It has been beaten up. It doesn't have a full-time defensive coordinator. And now they're without Matthews. This is Dreamus Smith out of the backfield. And gets to the 12-yard.
Here in the red zone.
8th play of the drive for the Mountaineers. Handoff. Smith again, and this time he is punched in the backfield. Driven down hard by Alaka. The true field for West Virginia. 3rd down and 5. Howard sets to throw, going to the end zone, and it is caught, but out of bounds. 32 yards out of the hold of Michael Molinari. And West Virginia for Tony Gibson. As the freshman throws it to the 30, immediately slipping down is Reynolds. 7:24 to go here, opening quarter. And this is Trey Carson getting a touch, and then he's touched up by that defensive 9 for Texas A&M. Kyle Allen. Time to throw, wants a deep ball, and it's nearly picked off. Probably yard line is where West Virginia will start. Their best starting field position of the day, and running it is Shell. Howard making his 2nd career start for the Mountaineers. A play fake, now dancing around, looking downfield, throws on the run short, caught. 1st down to the 45 for Shell out of the backfield.
See an option or something crazy out of this formation.
Howard, time to throw. And he overshot the intended receiver, Kevin. This goes to Smallwood. And he'll grind and get to the 45 yards.
Miles Garrett, because he can be a disruptor in the backfield for the defense.
2nd and 9, a little pump fake. Now going down the field, and again, that wasn't even close for Skyler Howard. Howard 4 of 8, 42 yards passing, throws it out into the flat for Alford here, who can create after the catch, and he does. The 10 stays on his feet into the end zone for a touchdown. The little receiver puts up.
Scoring, hard-fought game. Looking forward to seeing it.
Aggies back on offense. The true freshman has it intercepted. K.J. Dillon dives. Did he get in? Yes, touchdown. Ben Compton, the backup center, getting the start today in place of Mike Matthews, who's got that ankle injury. Carson on the run, not much.
Front, Compton, the new center. They got to make some holes for this young man.
Allen, designed run, lowers his shoulder and takes a pop. Hit passer out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Takes the snap on 3rd and 4, fires a strike to Reynolds, and then he is upended.
Basie does a nice job.
I'm going to rule that incomplete.
Force Texas A&M to do something downfield. Those short passes, they're going to be around them all day and take their chances and force Kyle Allen to make plays down the field. Jones was a former quarterback in high school. These guys got to get more experience, and they'll get that this upcoming season.
Carson cuts it up along that far 40-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Trey Carson going to try that side of the field again. He's got a first down and more into West Virginia territory. The biggest running back
to help this offense today.
First down and 10. Kyle Allen surveys the field, throws it downfield, and it's nearly intercepted again.
Defense gives you and take it those empty yards in the running game.
Keep it on the ground this time, and nothing on that far sideline for Williams. He lost the football, but A&M recovers. 5 for Jake Spavital's offense. Here's Allen, has it batted down at the line of scrimmage, and West Virginia will force 4th.
And they're getting ready to bring it again, Clay. And you see Tony Gibson, actually, it looks like he's taking it off and saying play.
Spavital going for it on 4th down, bobbled. Now a man open, caught. Trey Williams got behind the secondary and scores. That aggressive defense. Howard stepping up in the pocket, wants to run. There's that dual threat ability you've been talking about, Anthony. And we're seeing it really for the first time on that play.
Yards.
Going deep this time for Jordan Thompson. Penalty flags again. Thompson somehow in that double coverage made the catch at the 29-yard line. Virginia would love to get back in the end zone. Here's Howard. Deep handoff to Smallwood. Takes it right up the gut. And gets in. Waste no time. Howard looking to throw again. Pressure coming off the edge. Getting away from the pass rush and throwing downfield, and might see another flag here. They need the 19 for a first down, and that's overthrown. And again, Skyler Howard, when he has missed high. And that's right on the screws. 20-14, West Virginia leading. That's on receiving. He is dangerous in the return game, too. A stiff arm, and he drags the tackler to the 40-yard line. Exception he threw. Really the difference in this game. It was returned for a touchdown. Trey Carson here on the ground for Texas A&M.
Straight games, no bye week. Just was a little much for the maturity and the growth for this team in a whole.
On 2nd and 6. Caught at the 35 by Kennedy.
Receiver and the leader of this core.
Gain of 22. Now Allen to throw on first down. Again, that Trey Carson in the backfield. They'll give it to him. And he's got a first down to the 20-yard line. Allen
to the coaches, he just has to process information faster. Don't take sacks and get the ball out of his hands quickly.
Down to the 11-yard line. Brother Travis sat in, but understandable as Texas A&M has it in the red zone, and now they're in the end zone. Malcolm Kennedy. The touchdown catch from Kyle Allen is Taylor Bertolette. Short kick. This is going to be fielded at the 14 by Mario Alford. Gets behind a blocker. Gets to the near sideline, the 40, 45, and out near the 48-yard line. 20 points since. Marshall Shell. McCary's going to get a handful. So watch his old teammates, Florida State, take on the Ducks. This is Skyler Howard going deep downfield. Caught. Touchdown, Kevin White. A 50-yard touchdown pass.
Coming back and playing football. That's something you can learn, and as a freshman, that's pretty good.
Speedy Noyle. Ball comes out, and West Virginia has the ball. They got it at their own 46-yard line. It's a handoff to Trey Williams. Take it along that right side.
Like they have a top-tier guy last year, Jake Matthews. He's a guy that's extremely good in pass protection and played well for them this year.
Allen takes off, slides ahead, left it short. Run game really struggled for Texas A&M down the stretch in the season as Trey Williams slammed down by Mark Hagan is the interim defensive coordinator today. He's tried to simplify things for these Aggies on defense. That's a catch for Kevin White.
And be tacklers when the opportunity comes.
First down at Shell. Runs over a potential tackler. He just leveled Devontae. So second down at 4. Howard to throw. Launches it deep down the sideline. And there's White. No, incomplete. Second career start here today. Second down. Make that third down and 4. Howard slips away, and he's got the first down. That running ability, able to move the chain.
Be in the right spot. When you have a running quarterback, you got to keep him in the pocket.
To pass, plenty of time. Howard now dancing out, still looking downfield, and he's going to take off. And he'll sashay out at the 48-yard line.
Offline, done a nice job.
They rush 5 on second down and 1. Dumped off short, should have been caught by Smallwood. He would have had the first year, 5th most in the nation. Trying to convert on 3rd and 1. Smallwood got it.
Doing a nice job.
Give it to Smallwood again. This time Texas A&M was licking their chops, ready for him. It's a gain.
And plucking kids across the nation.
False start in West Virginia. Movement on that right side. Clock at 4. Second down at 14. Skyler Howard wants to throw, pumps, now in trouble. Coming back to the near side, got the pass away, took a shot. It's incomplete, but the penalty flags gives the Mountaineers first down and 10 at the 39 of Texas A&M. Howard to throw again, goes over the middle, and he well overshoots the intended receiver.
Holding. Offense number 64.
Another big penalty for West Virginia.
End around on the 10th play of this drive. Well covered by Texas A&M. Jordan Thompson.
He's got great speed.
Second and 23, and Howard is sacked. Miles Garrett and Tom.
Not quite sure what you call him 3rd and 29 here, Clay.
And get it in the hands of Bowie. And they get just a few back.
He's got to have that quarterback, which is key in his system. And, you know, both of these teams are really looking for that guy to step in next year and take over the reins.
The hot names in college coaching for the last few years. Trey Carson has a first down carry. His team down 6 points, 3.5 to go in the half. Running it again. The big man Carson.
In the hole, great quickness. He's a great back. They got to get him touches in this game, too.
Play action pass rolling out. Allen throws on the run, and he underthrows Malcolm Kent. 3rd down and 5. They just get it off. Good pocket to throw from, but it sails to the sideline. Incomplete. So Hearn standing at the 30-yard line. Just getting it off is Kaiser. There's a flag, and this might be roughing the punter. Takes a nice Aggies
ball. Stay away from the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. 15-yard penalty on number 25.
They probably still get the first down because it was 3rd and 5.
It would have been a 5-yard penalty anyway.
A&M gets a huge break. And Williams gets the penalties have become a real storyline in this football game. On the run for Williams, he's got the first down. And he's got it at that fixed. And we're under 2 minutes to go in the half. Kyle Allen, a little bobble in the backfield, and he is dropped. Kwiatkowski quick and 8 here. Allen out of the gun, backing up, throws it, screen to Trey Carson. He's got a first down and more. Down to the 17-yard line. Dillon and Joe.
Much needed first down, gets him closer into the red zone.
Allen takes a shot at the end zone. It's incomplete.
There's a blitz, gives him a little bit of an advantage.
There's Trey Carson. Love to get in the end zone and get a chance to take the lead back. But in trouble here is Allen on the 12th play. Gets away. First down, and he dives for the pylon. Did he step out? No! Touchdown! What a great job by the freshman Allen to stay in bounds and score from 14 yards out. Alford's going to bring it out from about a yard deep. Changes field. Comes to the wide side, gets across the 20. Now cuts it back 30, 35, 40. 45 and gets it to midfield. And there's still 43 seconds. 38-yard line to get within his range. Smallwood.
Anything in, get field goal range, try to get some points.
Again to the flat. Alford, he is dumped in a loss of about 3 on.
That's taken some pressure off the passing game.
Howard chased out of the pocket, got rid of it. And there is a penalty flag out there. Deshaun Hall had him in the grass.
Intentional grounding. Number 3 of the offense. It's a spot foul. Loss of down. 4th down.
You know, in real time, we didn't see it. Pretty obvious that some cheap shots were taken on that sideline as Shell gets the carry to the 40-yard line.
To try to stop and bring down some of this offense of West Virginia. 2nd
down and 3. Howard wants to throw his first pass attempt of the half. And incomplete contact. Thompson all year, 117th in the country. That's near the basement. 3rd down and 3. Howard sidesteps and throws, but it's incomplete. Alford couldn't hold.
Headsets. He's a representation of the coaching staff, and
Yep.
I'm glad. Kudos to someone like you said for taking care of that business when he didn't see it happen and making a quick, swift move to get him off and up the charts. He's gotten the head coaching job. He's a couple of years. He's moved up to Texas A&M in the biggest stage, and he's become a tremendous coach. And he's a tremendous recruiter, Clay. He's getting guys, 5-star players.
Straight bowl game here today. That would be a program record. They're in their 6th straight bowl overall as Carson gets into the 2nd level, gets out of a couple of tackles and takes it to the 16.
A great game. One of our impact players, Clay.
It's a gain of 38 for the Aggies. It's Carson again at 235. 100 total the last 6 games. They got it on the ground here again with Carson. Barrels. Kyle Allen out of the gun. Play fake. Looking to the end zone. Rolling out. Throws across his body and throws it through the back of the end zone. The Aggies add to their lead. Skyler Howard pressured off his back foot. Incomplete. No one even close.
They got some running backs that can do some damage. Need to get the ball in their hands.
Caught. Shell. And he is planted at the 15. DeShazer Everett, the Ket Hunter. Team's number 2 tackler. He had 16 tackles in a game against Arkansas this year. Now going to the air again, and that's sails high 2 for Skyler Howard. We said, yeah, I thought he really proved himself in that Auburn win on the road earlier this season. Nice run after the catch.
It was a quick rise and a quick fall for the young man, and obviously paid dearly for some of the mistakes, and he's got to come back and fight back for his position because Kyle Allen, right now, the guy that replaces a Johnny Manziel and comes out like that in the first game is going to get some high praise and a lot of cameras in his face, and it was going to be tough.
That's right. There's a run for Williams. And a penalty marker comes out.
Holding. Offense. Number 74. 10-yard penalty.
Pick, and he's surely going to be one of those guys moving forward in his career.
2nd down and a mile for A&M. And Williams is going to be tripped up at about the series of the half for the Aggies. They got a field goal on the last series. 3rd down and 20. Allen sidesteps a tackle, throwing on the run, has a man caught. at the 18-yard line. A pretty pass and catch for the first down.
A lot of young receivers that are going to be big-time receivers in a couple years.
Williams bouncing to the outside, gets free, and gets to the end zone. What a run for Trey Williams. Touchdown, Aggies.
Routes right now hasn't been effective. You got to get back to the running game, if you ask me.
And they do just that on the first play of this series. It's Smallwood ahead for about 7.
To give it to the defense, but I think we can help him, just like Texas A&M is doing, is running the football and being effective on that side of the game.
And Howard runs here. 3rd down and 1. Howard launching it deep down the middle of the field, and it's caught by White. Kevin White, the All-American. Developed that during the bowl practices. They hook up for 45 on that one. Now going to the end zone and nobody home. Contact. White off award for the nation's top receiver. That award went to Amari Cooper of Alabama. 2nd and 10, incomplete. Alford. West Virginia has been subpar on 3rd down today, 4 of 12. Howard sets, throws, batted away, incomplete. DeShazer Everett played that perfectly here. What a luxury to have a specialist like Josh Lambert, and now Lambert is down. And here's another look. Yeah, he did.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker, number 1.
Wow.
On the defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Roughing and then some today gives West Virginia a great break. 1st down and 10 now. Howard's going to take a shot, and he finds Alford. But it's incomplete. Alford up to the near side this time. He'll go in motion. They hand it off for Shell, and he is whipped down at the 15-yard line. Great play by the Texas A&M. Now 3rd down and 12. Howard throws, incomplete, again high. Kevin White. Hey, that
Folks, 171 yards. These running backs have stepped up along with the offensive line.
Trey Carson, short run, mailed it in.
Well, you know what? That was their 8th straight game, Clay, and Coach Selman talked about that it was tough for his team. They're young, they're immature, of understanding how to prepare their bodies for that physical.
To 7 wins before back-to-back losses to end the regular season. Here's Trey Carson. Wow, lowers the shoulder, gets an extra yard. It should be a first. Williams comes back in. They fake it to Williams. Throwing is Allen, caught. 1st down to the 32-yard line, Josh Reynolds.
And Noel and Seals Jones, their first full year as wide receivers.
There's Tabuyo, Jeremy Tabuyo, the sophomore from field for the first time for the Aggies. He's number 20 in pass protection. In trouble is Kyle Allen, throws, got it to the sideline. He took a hard hit. 3rd down average today for A&M, 6 yards to go. Allen takes off. He's got a lane for the 1st down and slides to the 19. Got popped doing it. 19 yards on 7 carries today. There's Trey Williams again, cutting it back, stays on his feet. Man, he's been impressive today with his balance. Finally, own scores. 2nd down and 5. Trey Williams, that time he slipped.
And West Virginia's lucky.
7 yards per carry during the regular season. They give it to the big man, Trey Carson. He does the dirty work to get the 1st down. 5 here for Texas A&M. Throw into the end zone, looking for Kennedy, and he got it.
Check that.
Kyle Allen hits Malcolm Kennedy. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 18 points. They're going to throw right away. Howard dances in the pocket and again sails it high. Intended for Thompson.
And you're playing into Texas A&M's hands.
2nd and 10. Here they do run it with Shell. Stiff arm, but what a great play defensively by Everett. He swatted that stiff.
Right now, 3rd and long, tough situation to convert.
3rd and 12. Play action. Howard. Throws. Incomplete. 4th down.
Our season has played well.
They give it to Trey Carson. We probably will see 16-54 today. After that loss of 1, 2nd and 11, they do want to pass here with Allen. Throws, and it is nearly intercepted. Ooh, Carl down at 11. Only converted 1 3rd down. Did West Virginia. A&M's been better on that. And that's thrown away, so now 4th down.
Run here and try to get some yards by your backs.
They run it with Smallwood. And he is down at the 40.
It throws some of his high throws, simple as that.
Yeah. The sophomore trying to get this team back in it. He throws incomplete here, looking for Kevin.
Play on 1st down on the run. Now you find yourself 2nd and long. Continue to run the ball, if you ask me.
They're throwing here. Being chased is Howard, and he gets rid of it. Dropped from behind.
Now 3rd and 10. He's just not on target.
White stays on his feet. Ball comes out. Still loose and out. Looks like A&M has recovered. Devontae Harris comes up with the football. Tommy Sanders knocked it loose.
It really was.
A little over 13 minutes to go. They keep it on the ground with Trey Williams, who's nudged out of.
Find a way to stop this offense.
Sprinting out. Allen kept it. Now, did he lose it? From Allen. 3rd down and 3. Play fake. That's batted down into the air, and it lands incomplete. To Meyer versus Harbaugh, as Harbaugh is headed to Michigan. Marshall Shell.
His coaching career.
Still lives in College Station on the trip here, celebrating with the fans. And Skyler Howard is taken down by Tommy Sanders.
And they're playing for him.
3rd down and 13. Skyler Howard dancing. The sophomore throws, and it's caught. That's a tough catch, but Mario Alford from the 32-yard line. 1st down for West Virginia, down 15. Howard going deep down the field. Contact, and that is a catch. Shelton Gibson, just his 4th catch this year.
Chance to make a play. That's how you make a splash for your team.
Good for Howard's confidence, too. He's chased out of the pocket. He steps up and is drilled at the line of red zone now. 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground with Smallwood, and a good run. Not to about go for it here on 4th and 1. And now penalty markers.
This will be brutal right here.
False start. Offense, number 73.
8th play of the series. That's thrown behind the receiver. Takeel Shorts. Watts was in on the coverage.
This is the team.
So now the Aggies, with the clock on their side, take over. Trey Carson on the run. It's been a good day.
3 yards a game, which was not very good for Texas A&M, but they have established that today. Give credit to an offensive line play who hasn't been really playing up the par, maybe under.
Compton, who's been a backup guard, a backup center, a tight end, an H-back. Here's Trey Williams into the secondary. Got out of a couple of tackles and gets out across the 45-yard line.
Off every single play, and you see the hustle. You gotta love that, these young players.
And Trey Williams hits it across. Play fake on 2nd down. Allen is spun back and sacked at the 38. With the very first college football playoff set to unfold as Allen takes off on 3rd down and 17. He'll get a hand. Virginia up by 10. A freshman could have gone in the tank. He did not.
I think you're right. There's no question. Coming back from adversity, we see it every week.
Is leading up to the bowl game. That the 2015 season starts right now. It's been a great audition for Allen as Kevin White.
ESPN once your game's over. Click.
Yeah, we'll see in 3:40. It's going to be a 1st down for Kevin White. Well, in the 1st half, it's just the 2nd half has not been his. He's forced out of the pocket, looking downfield, throws it away. From the 43, thrown incomplete. White couldn't haul it in.
Made him great.
Skyler Howard. They need this one. And nearly intercepted. Armani Watts on 4th down. Howard steps up. He's got it. And he's down to the 40 of Texas A&M. The ball comes out at the... That'll lead West Virginia back with little time to do it in. Good run here for Smallwood. Inside the 10. Down to the 4-yard line. What a run for Wendell. Howard rolling out. Caught. Touchdown Mountaineers. Allen takes the snap and they hand it off. They'll burn as much clock as they possibly can. Carson. It's it up. He's looking to get to the 35. Got it. First down, Malcolm Kennedy. The true freshman goes to the sure-handed senior for that critical next season. So another strength for Texas A&M in 2015. That receiving core as Carson carries for 2. That's Carson. And the Mountaineers.
They're going to have new players step up and state their claim and continue this offense to be strong.
4th down coming up.
Understand what it takes to win and finish. Today they finished the game in great fashion.
And that's going to do it as Allen sprints back. It's a 45-37 win for Texas A&M.